The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
What's up, retreating Osean forces? Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile.
We need the advantage to pin the enemy down.
Missile. Missile.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area!
Missile.
Get us out of this hellhole!
Fox 2.
We need help when we're still up and running!
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. Some people were part of the fight. Yeah, they're all lined up. Don't stop! No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Damn this Russian bastard! He's a blatant war crime! Photos for evidence. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Watch it. Enemy has a
You
lock
hear
on
us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile. Missile.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Just have the photographs. We'll head back to HQ soon.
Missile.
Give us another 30 minutes.
Missile.
The men say they want to investigate the show on the problem area. Go with us! See the enemy APC from there? It's crazy!
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Our guys even took out the enemy air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retrievers ordered.
Taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the
All
back.
aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile.
Echo 13. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Missile.
Target's in machine gun range.
Missile.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry!
Caution.
If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
ID complete.
Missile.
Get in the landing craft!
Missile.
Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Missile.
Understood.
Half our vehicle.
Missile. Missile.
No, we just need to find some time. Open the bay until Operation Saving Time. Real quick for last flight.
Don't let them in. Send them away.
Caution. Pull up.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Ambush! Stay calm! Reform the ranks!
Missile.
It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Missile. Missile.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find him, the more people we can save.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something!
ID complete. It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side? We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Missile.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Missile.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Visual. Like an eagle.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Ready, positive.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Recount's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions.
Missile.
Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile away. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Attack completed.
Missile.
Ram 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Ram 2, detected enemy
Missile. Missile.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We have a go for launch.
Missile. Missile.
This is launch control. Gas closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Fox 3.
Launch control. Roger that.
Missile.
Ram 7, I'm behind my target.
Missile.
They've taken out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I've been spiked.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile.
Only half the bombers remain. Can't let even one get away.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bomber confirmed destroyed.
Missile.
So these are the enemy reinforcements.
Strider 1, target acquired. Excellent. Intercept those bombers.
Missile. 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 Missile.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Wiping each other out.
Missile.
Only allies, the Erusian reinforcements. Don't mistake them with rebels.
Gather all the wounded together.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Locked on bandit. arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Erusea will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If you take, we're done for.
Push him back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Strider 1, Fox 2.
We did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
If you lose your legs, then crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands. Catch him now.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go. Great. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I'm thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Use the smoke canister. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass?
Caution. Correct. Missile.
Here! Attack right here!
Missile.
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target destroyed. Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Good job! The enemy tanks are too. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile.
Missile away.
Sing that song. Because everyone knows it. No other reason.
Missile.
Strider 3, launching missile.
Missile. Missile.
Gotcha, pal.
Missile.
Get moving.
Missile.
They're not refugees. They're criminals.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now.
Missile.
Focus on destroying that supply ship
Missile.
first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
Target acquired.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it. I can't get a lock. Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time.
Not bad at all. You think the Motherhead really wants it? Trust the plan from the communication.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.